Right, quick recap what we done yesterday, day one. Got off about what, 7 o'clock, Jeff?
7, it was running late, we were delayed on Friday night.
Delayed?
Finally got off at 7 o'clock, but at least it was sunny and it was nice when we did get off it. We made good time up to, where's the first place we went to?
Falkirk.
Yeah.
No, we stopped in East Kilbride for breakfast.
Yeah.
East Kilbride for breakfast, then we went to Falkirk. Seen the Falkirk, the big horses' heads.
Kelby's.
And then we went to Falkirk, what was the big wheel?
Falkirk Wheel.
Falkirk wheel. And then back to our digs here.
We made our way up to Inverness, which was a bit of a haul. We were doing okay.
Until we got round it.
Really warm yesterday, and then, well, it was about half an hour out, wasn't it? And it was really wet. So we got in here with steam coming out of us. Got checked in.
And the rooms were boiling. No air conditioning. The food was shite, really, wasn't it?
It wasn't good.
Food
I don't
was
know what size of chickens are over in the salad. Chicken fillet, half a fish finger. But,
and today,
well, this is really only the start of the
this
NC500
is
now, so
day
what
one
we'll
of the
do,
500.
we'll head out. May as well see him or Loch Ness one of this line on Inverness Castle, which is the official start of NC500. We'll not see the monster because that's walking in behind the counter. Asked her for a coffee and he thought asked her for a 2 front tea.
Yeah. So if you're looking to come to Scotland to see the Loch Ness Monster, it's working in the Jury's Hotel in Inverness.
Well, work at the receptionist in Jury's Hotel.
Huh?
But it's looking promising today for 100% rain.
Yeah, well, it's raining today.
So I think, I don't know why I bought motorcycle gear. I think it would be better off wearing getting a wetsuit, maybe have a bit of snorkeling gear or something like that there. Set of flip-flops.
Set of flip-flops and some snorkeling.
I can hear you Andy coming to him with a squelching off his boots.
Oh, my boots are soaking. Merlin boots aren't waterproof, by the way.
Well, we may as well head on down now. We do
Right.
Loch Ness, Inverness Castle, and then that'll be us, the official start. We're going to head up the east coast first, get that over and done with, and we're due to stop in Wick. If the weather improves, we'll probably go up and do
John O'Groats.
John O'Groats, and maybe Donnerhead tonight because we've a good bit to do tomorrow, so we'll see what's having to do there.
You go down ahead today?
But it's right beside it.
Is it? I go down across.
But we'll see. Feeling that we'll just find a pub somewhere.
Watch the football. Right. Right, so we're just leaving the digs now. It's day 2. We stayed in the Jury's Hotel last night. I'm just following Jeff this morning because don't know if he knows where he's going or not, to be honest with you. He's going to get us killed here in this roundabout. Right, so we stayed in Jury's Hotel last night in Inverness. I do not recommend it. The rooms were absolutely boiling. There's no air conditioning. You get a wee fan in your room. All that does is just blow the hot air around the room. The windows open about an inch. It's like being in prison. definitely, and the food was absolutely a disgrace in the price of it. So I'll highly recommend you find somewhere else to stay. Better off camping. And everyone that was out there this morning and out inside the front door having a smoke and that were all complaining about how hot it was and how bad the breakfast. That I didn't get the breakfast. Breakfast was £11, and it says I'll not bother with the breakfast. We'll stop at a cafe somewhere. But they're all complaining how bad the breakfast was. Typical Scottish weather, pissing it down with rain. We're being from Ireland, we're used to it, so nothing out of the ordinary. Would have been nice though if it just had been dry, like. What there, I done the day one of my trip with this Rourke helmet, and my thoughts are on it are shite. It's a loud helmet, so it is. You can hear all the wind noise, the bike through it, you can hear everything through it. And yesterday when I started, or last night actually, we got soaked last night about half an hour before we came to the digs. It just hammered it down on us. It was like somebody throwing stones at your head, the noise. Even the rain hitting the helmet was noisy. And the padding in it's all falling apart. It's definitely not a good helmet. Not for the price of it anyway. He's hard to follow on a bike, like he could just turn off all of a sudden. He done that to me last night. He indicated to pull into the hard shoulder and the traffic was heavy, and I pulled into the hard shoulder, committed myself to it, and he drove on. It took me about 5 minutes to get back out off the hard shoulder with the traffic. And then I was away down the road like a lunatic trying to catch him, because he wouldn't think of slowing down or stopping for you, like. Probably didn't even know he was in the lay-by, to be honest. I don't think he looks behind him. But he's got the Merlin trousers on, and the Merlin jacket and all, and Jeff was saying like last night, we were back at the hotel, that he was bone dry and his boots were dry. He's a pair of Harley Davidson boots on, like. And he was all dry when he got to the hotel last night, like. So whenever we started the trip, I forgot to set the trip meter on the bike. But lucky enough, I was asking Jeff how many miles was on his bike before we left, and there was 15,200 miles on it. So we'll just go by that there when we get home and see what miles is up on his. Right, so we're just about to go over that bridge down there. So I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up or not, because it's raining and water land hitting the lens and stuff. Hopefully it'll pick it up. We're 68 miles from Wick. We're staying in a place just above Wick, a little B&B tonight, a little cottage. And the nice lady who owns the B&B sent Jeff a text message to see if we wanted to book a table in the local pub for something to eat tonight and watch the football. So very kind of her. And we just left Asda there, and someone was telling us you just need to be careful up here with speed cameras. There's a real big bridge, this. So whenever I get back home again then, because we've had a really hot day yesterday. We've had piss and rain all day today. We've got until Wednesday night before we're home again, but today is Sunday. So by the time I get home, I'll do a review on all the stuff that I'm wearing and stuff, and let you know what I think of it, and give you my opinion on it. Not too bad. Nice scenery, though. The scenery's unbelievable, like. Just a pity that it's raining today, like, but don't mind as much rain today, because they say this is the boring part of it, just getting up this side of it. All the good fun stuff along the top and down the west coast. So it'd be nice if I got the weather picked up a bit for it. Hopefully it will. Like, the sun's trying to come out, like, but the weather's not great. We're just going over that bridge, and then I think we're going to stop and fuel the bikes up. There's a filling station up the road here. So we're going to stop up here and top up the bikes and maybe get a quick snack. And that'll keep us going till we get to our digs tonight. Go out for a nice meal tonight again. Well, the one last night was pure shite in the Jury's Hotel, like. Stopped at Oz, they got a few headache tablets and a bottle of water. Yeah, breakfast for champions. My headache's gone now, so feeling good now. Bit of a shitty start to this morning, I got a bad head. I feel okay now. Oh, these are nice wee roads here, like twisty wee roads. They're good and they're dry. Job's just taking a bit easier there in the wet. I have a new tyre on the back of this thing too, like. Where about you, Miss Calls from you at 7:30 this morning?
I was ringing us when you're up in the right.
Alright.
This is a fucking life, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeez, the bit cockles are small enough, like, part of the cock there.
So it's a cows, I see one of them feed right now.
Small cows.
This is actually a video that we're doing now. Andy wanted to put this on because we're going to show this bit to women as if this is all I had was coffee and this, and then once we get this finished, we're going up the work to get pissed.
Get pissed.
So actually where we're going tonight, the wee woman's looking after us really well. She rang to say, not that we've any interest in football, but there's a local pub and she's booked us a table.
We're not interested in the football, we just want food and beer.
And she's booked us a table for a meal
she
on
booked it?
Sunday. Yeah.
She done. That is them biscuits that I like.
Yeah. Not mine. I don't care about them.
No, I'm alright. Don't want to put me off my tea now.
And I think you've failed since a bit of this.
I think I failed a wee bit myself, to be honest. I know my clothes are failing. You remind me?
Your helmet's surely failing?
Yeah, that's the worst helmet I've ever had. I've had out helmets when I had the old fucking chaps and stuff, and you were about their helmets and that. I hadn't even got visors on them. The only good thing with that helmet is that visor. That pin lock, that's unbelievable. Is your goggles fogged up?
No, it doesn't matter where. I wore it to bed last night when you were fogged up.
So apart from getting wet today, it's not been a bad day.
About 60 miles to go now up the Wick.
Was it?
Well, we're actually staying
North of Wick.
11 miles north of Wick, which is only 6 miles from John O'Groats.
See if it's still like this here when we get up there. Well, it's not too late, we might as well just come up to John O'Groats, will we? So we don't have to do it in the morning.
You do it in the morning, probably be less people up there.